What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Danmachi Battle Chronicle. So, I had totally forgotten about this, but I guess it just started today. If you go over to the notice, no new banner or anything, but the HARUHIME's Adventure ranking event is now live. So, up until this point, they were, if you went to the HARUHIME event, we couldn't access this, and I just assumed that this was going to be a later thing that wasn't applicable for this event. I didn't know that we'd actually have a ranking in the last 3 days. So I guess this is how it's going to be. Like, we'll have the story part of it for the first, you know, if it's a 2-week event for the first pretty much like 10 days, and then the final 4 days will be the event ranking. So that's what we have now. So we're going to take a look at this. I haven't done anything with it yet, so it'll be all new for me. Defeat as many enemies as you can in the exclusive quest and reach for the upper rankings. So in ranking battle, upgrade, okay. Defeat as many enemies as possible within the 180-second time limit. Upgrade rewards based on the number of enemies you defeat. Gain as many event medals and training items as possible. Okay. Very, very cool. So whoever gets first place gets this banner, I assume. Your ranking is based on the number of event medals you obtain during the event. Oh. Wait, so how does that work? Ranking events are updated daily at the following times. The final ranking will be... Okay. Well, I guess the best way to find out about it is to try it, so let's go ahead and do this. So, let's go ahead to event ranking. Okay, I see. So there's event points. So you can get rewards for this specific event, like the actual ranking, and then your overall ranking. Okay, so you'll get a banner. So if you make it in the top 10,000 at least, you'll get this specific banner. And if you get lower than 10,000, you kind of... They almost give you like a losing bracket one. But even in the top like 30,000, you still get, you know, like... a quarter of a multi, so that's not too bad. But yeah, right now it's showing me I'm in rank 10,000, so I'm at the bottom. So I assume it's like split into different like groups. Like I assume this isn't the like very bottom. But I'm curious how it says acquire event points. So why am I at 0? So I guess it only counts the ones you actually get in this event ranking. Well, either way, we're gonna find out. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the rewards here. So you want to grind up to 20,000 points to get the maximum amount of stuff. So I will at least try and do that. However, you can only do it 3 times a day. And it costs 50 stamina each time. I don't know if this is going to be skippable. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's not, so it's not, well, it might be skippable, but just not right now. The power for this is only 7,500, which is very, very nice because that'll make it very easy to farm out. As you can see, I've been putting quite a bit of work into my team. I've got Tiona and Belle both at level 60, and I'm working on getting Ryu up to 60. A lot of these scene cards are pretty leveled up. I do still need to kind of work on my assists, though, getting them leveled up. But yeah, my overall team power at this point is at 30,000, so... It looks like the, well, let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, so they still want you to be using Wind. For the most part, Wind's going to be your best friend here. But obviously, these are my 3 strongest characters, so I'm, of course, going to go with these 3. So I guess let's just see what it's like. I'm not really sure what to expect. It's pretty much says kill as many enemies as you can in the time limit, so that's what we're going to do. So I assume, like, as you kill more of them, it's gone. And by the way, I'm using Ryu, obviously for type advantage, but also he has multi-hits. So yeah, I assume the further you get... Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be a bit of work. is going to be pretty tough to take down. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, get out of the way of that. Pretty much like you want to focus on the big guy and just kind of take out the other guys while you're going at it, I guess. I gotta get you back out here. Kind of glad that Seer's defense shield buff is really only a quick cooldown, like 30 seconds. Oh yeah, so I guess we can talk about this while we're playing. So I put in a community post. Obviously, there's going to be a PlayStation 4/PlayStation 5 version of the game coming out, but there is a downside to it that I didn't add in the post because I didn't know about it at first. Those who have played Bleach Brave Souls, oh my god, I can't reach. Bleach Brave Souls will know this, that you can't, basically your PlayStation version cannot have your mobile account. Like, the only account you're going to be able to have is the one that you make on PlayStation. That is going to be the same thing here. So people who have already started playing, like, obviously you're not going to drop your account just so you can play on PS4 or PS5. So, that is the unfortunate thing here. Alright, let's see how we did. That orc had to get one final swing in. But yeah, so obviously I'm not going to be playing on the PlayStation 5 version because if I can't play on this account, what's the point? So I'll continue to play on PC. I still use my phone to do logins and like when I auto battle and stuff. Like if I'm like walking my dog or something, I'll do that. Okay, so we get some rewards. So let's see, is it skippable? It is not skippable, so you do have to do this 3 times a day. Okay, that's still not bad. I mean, the drops are still nice. I mean, you get a nice, you know, unfortunately that's only red. Red is what I don't need right now for the SSR drops, but it's still nice to be able to do this 3 times a day. Plus, you get more stuff for... Makes me wonder if they're going to add a hard mode. Oh, of course, it's still going to do this. If they're going to add a hard mode in these final days. Like, maybe tomorrow we get a hard mode for, like, 15,000 power, and that goes higher, but I'm going to guess probably not. Are there any missions? Oh, just the Haruhime EX that I still have yet to do because it's actually pretty difficult. I want to look at my ranking, though. So... It still hasn't updated my points. I don't understand why I don't have any... Because I obviously have a ton of points. I've done this. I'm curious about something. Let me see something. So if I go to Story Quest, go to Very Hard, click on this. Is it only going to start tallying them from now? No. I still have 0 points. Why are my points not updated? That's odd. Alright, well, either way. I'm sure it'll get updated at some point. I'm not really sure why I don't have any points. It just feels very odd to me. So, I got 910 points from that one run. So, I basically get 1,000, and you need 20,000 to get all the rewards. So, I'm obviously not going to get them all. Because if you think about it, so I'll get 2,700 per day, and we only get 4 days, so 2,700 times 5. So I'll be over 10,000, but just barely. So I'm gonna get up to, like, you know, right around here, which isn't the end of the world, but it would have been nice to be, because, yeah, you can only do it 3 times a day. So unless I manage to make it higher, you know, get a better score. I mean, obviously Haruhime would be useful to have too, because she doesn't have an attack ult though, so she'd just be used for buffing Ryu up, which still wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. By the way, how much higher can I get you? Yeah, getting Ryu to 60 would definitely help out a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. I think whatever we're gonna get next after the eyes and, well, when does this banner leave? Let me take a look. This banner leaves, oh yeah, so 9/11. So pretty much when all these banners are gonna go, well, these 3 anyway that are still up, are gonna go away on the 11th when this event pretty much ends, right? That's when the ranking, well, I guess we want to look at the event itself. 8/27 is when it started. Oh, you can watch the entire, oh no, that's just the event PV. Okay. Yeah, so 9/12. So pretty much that's when we'll get whatever next banner and next event is going to be in the game. By the way, I saw some people saying like they feel like there's not a lot of content in the game, and I would respectfully disagree. Because honestly, unless you're like super wailing out and you've done everything there, like honestly, I stopped doing the main story after a while because I've just been farming the event. Like obviously, if you're trying to play this all day, every day, then yeah, it's not gonna have a lot of content. Like obviously, I could clear all of this, and then this is all I would have right now, and then of course you do hard and very hard, and then you're done. But I'm honestly fine with the slow grind because it's not something I'm playing every hour of the day. You know. Especially when you hit these walls with your characters that you can't really level up further. Like, I'm totally fine with where we're at. Like, you know, I pretty much get on every day, do all my dailies, you know, do what I need to do in the events, and then, you know, I'll do a couple Magic Stone Scrambles, and of course I'll do my battle arenas. But I don't think the game is lacking in content. I know, compared to, like, a lot of other gacha games, you know, like, if I were to compare, like, the SAO gachas I would cover on the channel, that would almost have content weekly, or, like, every 10 days, whereas this game is a lot more high, budget, so it is gonna be a longer gap between content. So, if you are someone who has, like, okay, every SSR, Adventure, Assist, and Scene card, or every UR, you have them all maxed out and there's literally nothing for you to do, then, like, I guess I get it, but, you know, obviously, it's going to be slow in the beginning of the game. So I don't think the game is lacking in content. I think it's fine for what it has. I think it's just at the point now where if you are one of those people who's fully leveled up and just kind of waiting for the harder stuff to come in, it's just going to be a waiting game for you for the most part. I would just recommend, you know, do more Magic Stone Scramble, I guess. That's what it's there for. And then, of course, if you've been slacking on doing this, I would do this as well, which I kind of have a hard time at this point because my power is around 30,000. I don't like to fight teams that are stronger than me, obviously, because they're obviously better than me. So I try to at least 25,000 or lower, maybe 26,000 I'll challenge so that I'm not just like losing on purpose. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I have to say in terms of like the game, like quote unquote lacking content. I don't think it's lacking content. I think it's just gonna be one of those games you don't play deeply like every single day. Like there's not always going to be new quests for you to do every single day. Some days you're just going to do your dailies and call it a day. You know, that's just how gacha games kind of are. But yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know how your ranking is doing. If anyone has the same issue with me with the ranking thing and knows why, maybe they can explain it. But for right now, it says I have 0 points. So that's kind of odd. I don't really understand that. But yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.